topic title for today, you are a genius. That's right. You are a genius. Now, you may not feel like it, you may not even believe it, but you're a genius. You got to start thinking like a genius. You got to start really making every single thought pay you a profit. I read years ago that the average person has about 50,000 thoughts on a daily basis. It's pretty crazy. Most of the thoughts that they have are negative. They're repetitive. They're in the subconscious mind. Now, frankly, the mind doesn't care what comes into it, but every thought that comes into your mind, you've got to make it pay you a profit. And so you've got to make it work and produce for you. So you've got to think of things not as they are, but as they might be, because you're a potential genius. Think about this. You got an amazing brain. It's got 18 billion cells. I don't think that we can comprehend that. And what that means is that the number of possible thoughts that you can think is greater than all of the molecules in the universe. Think about that. The power of your brain. You are made up of cells. You have something that is more powerful than all of the molecules in the universe between your ears. Okay, so when an educated person dies, it's as if a whole library burns to the ground in this potential library contained between your ears. And so you've got to understand that the greatest wealth that you can possibly possess is between your ears. You can create an unlimited future for yourself by tapping into your brain, channeling it like a powerful current to energize your life and to get anything that you want. And so if you want to change your life, if you want to change your marriage, if you have one, if you want to change your finances, if I want to change my relationship with my kids, it's going to start right here in my head. Because small differences in the way that I change my thinking can lead to big results. Often small improvements that you make in the way that you think, in the way that you perform, can lead to significant improvements in your performance. So it's not necessary that you attend a university, although that's good, that's great, but it's not necessarily that you go to college, get years of education to bring your knowledge up to the level that where it can pay off for you. Sometimes, in my experience, very small changes with what you're doing right now, right where you are at this very instant, can bring amazing results. Now, for me, it was attending an event. It was getting a mentor. It was reading different books rather than stats of athletes. I started getting different information. So I started changing my thoughts, and guess what happened? I can't go into the details because of lifestyle claims, but I now live the lifestyle of my dreams. Look, if a horse runs in a horse race, let's say that they win by a nose. It earns 10 times the prize money of a horse that comes in second. And the same goes for golf. They win by one stroke. They get the green jacket. Yet the person who's off by one single stroke doesn't get the jacket. If an airplane flies and it's off by even 1 degree on its path, it goes off not only to another city, another state, but even another country. And so a horse gets 10 times the prize money of the horse that comes in second. Now, does this mean that the horse that comes in first is 10 times faster? No, it doesn't. So by the same token, you got to realize that your possession of one small piece of information at the right time, at the right place, can enable you to make extraordinary differences in any situation in your life. Even one single idea, just one idea, one insight can change your whole life, your whole career. So one of the things that I'm grateful for is that I always keep an open mind. And the reason why I believe that I've been able to live this life of prosperity and abundance is because I have always been willing to take advice from people who are not where I am right now, okay? By hearing one piece of advice, one little bit of information, all of a sudden, it changes my situation little by little. And guess what? People say, you're smart, you're a genius, you're educated. Well, what I really did is I followed other people who were smarter than me. They were making more money than me. Maybe they were having more joy than I was having more success than me. And the next thing you know, it happened to me as well. So you got to realize what you have right now between your ears. You got to realize that you are a genius, because all of these little things, these little changes in your mindset is what is going to change your finances. It will change your relationships. In fact, it's going to change your very nature. And so the takeaway from this message today is to realize that you are a genius. Realize that you are smart, that you are intelligent. When you get this information, you realize that knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. Knowledge is powerless if there's no action taken. So guys, if you like today's message, I want you to go ahead, put an amen inside of that chat box. I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity to have been here on Morning Motivation with you guys. I'm excited for a new week. Let's go out and crush it. I hope that you guys have an absolutely amazing week, and we'll see you guys on the next session. Thanks, everyone. Talk soon.